Imagine a pyramid standing alone by the sea, each side 100 miles long. It's a mountain, nearly 4 miles high. In its folds, imagine every different climate on Earth. This is the Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta. The people hidden here call the Sierra the heart of the world, and themselves the elder brothers. "400 years ago, they withdrew for safety into the heart of the world. The children of the Tironas still have their cities, their roads, their orchards, and from the hidden folds of the mountain, they have watched our civilization in silence. But now, the descendants of the Tironas have summoned us.
In the beginning, the Great Mother divided up the earth. She sent you far away, far away, far away. And in this place she put us. Then the younger brother came back again to this side of the world. He came back again. And he started to destroy and he started to kill us. So now you've reached here. The younger brother is at the gate of the elder brother. We would like guards to keep younger brother out, like the beams that held our bridge. Each of these wooden supports is like one of the 9 worlds. They should keep us apart, apart, apart. Yes, yes, they should. We want you blocked from crossing over. We do. Younger brother climbs, and we retreat before him. He has taken our lands below, but the lands above are closed to you. It was said long ago to the younger brother that he should stay in his place over there, but he never listens. Still, he keeps on coming and trying to get in here. So now he must stop right here. Isn't that what the mother said?
Just once. You will come through the gate.
In the beginning there was blackness, only the sea. In the beginning there was no sun, no moon, no people. In the beginning there were no animals, no plants, only the sea. The sea was the mother. The mother was not people. She was not anything, nothing at all. She was when she was, spirit. She was memory and possibility. She was Aluna.
Where does the idea of Earth come from? Where do we get the idea of water? Why do we have a word for it? These things were conceived in the beginning. Before the dawning, these were ideas, water and earth. We can only have ideas of things that have already been conceived in Aluna. Before the dawning, before there was anything, we were conceived in the water of Aluna. So were the trees, the mountains, everything.
And then the mother began to spin out her thoughts. She heaped up a spindle before the dawning, and the mother spun 9 worlds. She gave birth to 9 daughters. Each world had its own color, and she gave birth to sons, the lords of creation. One was Saranque, and then she wondered, how will we create a living thing? It was hard to understand how to make a human. The mother and her children had to think very hard. How does an eye work? How does a foot work? And when it was done, the ninth world was peopled. But this was before the dawning. There was still no people, no plants, no animals, no sun. Only the mother, only Aluna. The mother bled. She had her period. She was fertile, and the world was fertile. Her blood is gold. It remains in the earth. It is fertility. Gold and water, blood and water, are necessary for the life of all things. And then human beings were made to care for the living things, the plants, the animals. This is why people were made.
But Mama says in our history, Mama says that here in this land, there was only and everywhere throughout the land the elder brother, all following the words of the Mama, and knowing all that a payment must be made for whatever we take from the land. This applies to everything. Not even the air we breathe, nor the water we drink, for all of it, of nature or machines, when you take, you make a payment.
But then Sarankwe created a younger brother. He didn't listen. He did not understand. He would dig in the earth, tear at the earth, wound the mother. And Sarankwe said, "We will send him away. We will make a division. The sea, the elder brother here in the heart of the world, the younger brother there, across the sea, where he will not harm the heart of the world." And he was given knowledge of machines and sent away.
The mamas tune themselves to Aluna, the inner reality of the world, and they have a very different kind of upbringing, from infancy. They're selected by divination and taken away. Mama Bernardo started his education late.
I'll tell you what it's like. When I began my education, I was only a boy, this big, up to here. I was just a child. They brought me up and they trained me to be a mama. 9 years. That's how long it took, my training. 9 years. And at the end of that, it was done. I was ready. But really, to tell you the truth, to pass on the teaching really properly and do it really well, to do it in the right way, you take a baby, best a baby from the moment that it's born. Then you take it away and you keep it in a new way. To make a mama like they used to, then you have to take the child as soon as it's born, and from then on you keep it shut away. You have to take this little baby and you wash it in a stone grinding trough, swirling the water, making it pure to wash the baby. And when it's washed, then you have to shut it away where it's in the dark, completely in the dark. Dark, that means you shouldn't even light a fire, no light. It should see nothing in the dark, all alone. And in a house nearby, there lives its mother, and she feeds it, she gives it milk. But at night, she can't come in the light. And then she feeds it with milk from her breast. Then she goes away again. The mother mustn't eat any food with the blood of an animal. And that means she mustn't eat any chicken or anything that comes from pigs. No beef. Her food must all be white. White beans, white potatoes, white snails, right? It must all be white.
For all his life, the child has known the world only as an idea. His physical senses have been kept alive, but only just. Just enough light to avoid blindness, just enough food to avoid starvation. But no meat, no salt, only lukewarm water to drink. And now, in place of the world he has imagined, he sees the world created by the Great Mother. He could not have imagined the grandeur or the detail. What a power there is in the mind of the Great Mother to conceive all this. And this power has been shaped in so many ways, so many forces. A vibrant, powerful dance has been shaped, the dance of life. He has been told of it, but he must be dazed by it for the rest of his life. The Mama has to work in a world visible only to the mind's eye, the world of Aluna. The offerings he learned to make in the dark are now made in the light of day, creating harmony in the spirit world and in this one. The stone paths of the ancestors are traces of the spirit paths which the Mamas walk, in a space we do not understand.
Because you take out so much gasoline and minerals, the earth is becoming steadily weaker. And so the Mama has been thinking, what can we do to make sure that the younger brother fully understands? Because the Mama says that it's very difficult for the younger brother to listen well and to hear. But it will be even harder for him to give things up. But he's going to have to learn. Younger brother must listen carefully to the history of the Mama, the law of the Mama, the beliefs of the Mama.
In the beginning there was nothing. All was darkness. Say, there was nothing at all. Only the Mother. Only the Mother. She was Aluna. She was pure thought without form. She began to think. The Mother conceived the world in the darkness. The Mother conceived the world in the darkness. She conceived us as ideas, as we think out a house before we begin to make it real. Think out a house before we begin to make it real.
She spun the thread.
She spun the thread, spinning us all in the story, creating us in thought. Creating us in thought. And then came the light, and the world was real. And then came the light, and the world was real.
Around 20,000 Kogi live here, the heartland. They have no wheel, no writing, and do not welcome strangers. They believe their job is to take care of the world. Shibalata is called a Mama. It means enlightened. He's training his daughter, who uses the name Francisca.
I'm here. We all are here to give a warning.
The animals die, the trees dry up, people become ill. Many new illnesses will appear. There will be no cure or medicine for them.
They say that we mutilate the world because we do not remember the Great Mother. That unless we do something, the world is coming to an end.
He has destroyed so much. Does he see? No. Understand? No. Start to understand, or what will happen? Right, that's it.
Then they waited watched, and listened to nature.
A major earthquake hit Japan Friday afternoon, causing widespread devastation.
Predicts searing droughts, epic floods.
ماشي Kágaba is walking مش Kágaba. أقهي هنا دولدي هناني أبي أخشى نقه هناني هي طبعا هي أجيسل لانجويج خنقنا هي نوم هي أجيسل لانجويج خنقنا وجوان في هنقا
شنو نالجن هاي سيجوي هاي سواما قوتشا شنو نالجن هاي صحيقة نيبوي
هي خاتنا ما نغنا وتيجي ناس تون قوتشا ناس خاتو تيجي غني ميل
ناس هم وزن خيهن شنا نالجي توهن أي يجتنا تبانا يتونغوا سنزة نهيزنا كهكينة تونغوا سنزة ساقا إيقا أي ماكيا تابخن فاكتون أي غواسنزة نغني شين لقنا هينكي نهيكي هكي نقوي ني أو ناس كتون هنا هيني إكي حتى هين شك هنا أباهنا نقول هيني اللونجي هكي ني ما هكي نزان غزنا أي تون واسنزة.
See through the telescope. So this is a picture of a small part of the sky, and what we see is lots of systems of stars that we couldn't see without the telescope.
أنا نفسي هين هنجي دوس وبابينا.
That's a star, yeah. That is one star by itself. Mama has found the one star in this, a single isolated star in this picture straight away.
هنا تصل قصيهي ما وما قصيهي جاينga توصل زينجي كي توصل زي الشيخ.
That's right.
But we cannot see it.
Why couldn't we learn from them?
أخي جزء لزانكين لكن إنقوي خاهتيني تشيكا أخي إنقوي زنقة إيسوا ما الشبلا ما جنقا حتى يشا نقال جنقا أي فرنسي أخي شقاهيقا إيقوال جنقا ننقو جنقا أي فرنسي رنتا أخي شقاهيقا إيقوال جنقا ننقو جنقا
أي خلقات في هنغين كانوا يكون خمقين أكي هنغين فانا أكي يجيزي غسلا أهاتي هنا يجيزي غسلا أهاتي هنا قوغا يجيزي غسلا هاي خا نقوي خايف حتى توقع جواكي أهاتي هنا سكاكي
قلنا الناس أغزينغا مسلنا ما شجوا قزق إن من كانوا غابا إيشونقا هيكينغا
Ay,